Hi, I'm Rebecca. I'm the Education Coordinator for Bee Thinking, and today I'm going to talk about what a Warre Hive is. The Warre Hive was developed in the late 1800s, early 1900s by a French monk named Abbé Émile Warre. So Warre termed his hive the People's Hive with the idea that you'd only need to add empty boxes to the bottom in the spring and then harvest full boxes of honey off the top in the fall. This hive style requires the least hands-on maintenance. When purchasing your Warre Hive, you're gonna have a couple of options. So here we have our Western Red Cedar Warre Hive, and then we have our new Sugar Pine.
We used to only offer Western Red Cedar until we were able to find sustainable pine suppliers who are as uncompromising on their standards towards sustainability as our cedar suppliers. We are now proud to say that both our Sugar Pine and Western Red Cedar comes from FSC certified forests. FSC's core values protect the ecosystem, community, and long-term health of forests. To learn more about the differences between a cedar and a pine hive, click here to watch our video explaining the differences.
So the basic purpose of a roof is to keep the bees protected from the elements. It's peaked, so water will run right off. There's a slight gap here, which creates a nice air buffer. This helps the bees regulate hive temperature. When choosing your Warre Hive, you're gonna have a couple options for the roof. You can get wooden panels or copper panels. The copper lasts a little bit longer, but you can switch out the wooden panels at any time. So underneath the roof, we have a quilt box. The quilt box is an open wooden box with canvas stapled to the bottom and then cedar shavings in the top. This wicks moisture out of the hive and provides insulation, so it regulates hive temperature and humidity. Underneath the quilt box, there is a piece of separator canvas. This is really helpful because the bees glue everything together with a sticky plant resin called propolis, and that prevents them from sealing the quilt box to the top box. Each Warre box is square, so that means there's less dead space around the overwintering cluster that the bees have to heat. When full of honey or brood, each square Warre box is going to weigh between 30 and 40 pounds, which is a vast improvement over Langstroth boxes. When choosing your Warre boxes, you can choose between having a window or no window. This allows easy monitoring of how much space the bees have taken up, so you know when to add more boxes to the bottom. Each Warre box comes with 8 top bars. They're 1 inch wide, and they have a wedge comb guide at the front. This helps the bees build straight comb. So bees build comb down from this wedge comb guide naturally. There's no foundation, it's all their own wax, the way they want it. Each of the top bars is going to be spaced evenly across the top of the box. This will cause a little bit of a gap in between each one of the bars, which maintains bee space, so the bees can move freely in between straight combs. All Warre Hives come with a screen bottom board. There's an adjustable sliding Corex insert that allows you to keep it closed and sealed or open to increase or decrease ventilation as needed. The bees also appreciate the sloped landing board in front of the entrance. Each Warre Hive comes with milled feet. This props it up off the ground and prevents moisture from getting inside the hive. The advantages of choosing a Warre Hive is that it's great for a hands-off approach. You can harvest entire boxes of honey in wax rather than single frames. The boxes are lighter, you can get windows, and the bees build natural comb to their liking. Some of the disadvantages of keeping bees in a Warre Hive is that it's harder to remove individual combs, and the comb is fragile. It can be more difficult to add boxes since they're going on the bottom, and it's not standard. There are many different designs for Warre Hives, so there are less resources available. Assembly is quick and easy. All of the components are pre-drilled, and you'll get all of the necessary hardware. The only tools you'll need are a drill or a screwdriver and a stapler. If you're in the continental United States, you can choose to get your hive assembled or unassembled. Thanks so much for watching. To order your hive now, go to beethinking.com. And if you liked this video, subscribe to see more just like it.